Okay, so I actually can't believe that you remember that much from your grade 4. This is the first time I'm actually doing a response video, so the quality isn't like the best, but you know what, I'm really tired right now and I don't really feel like trying. So, anyway, grade 4. How old are we, like 9 or something like that? Anyway, we had this teacher, her name was Mrs. Cornforth, and she was such a witch with a bead. Like, I know a lot of people are going to agree with me when they say a lot of their past teachers are so, like, mean. But she honestly was. I remember we had these desks, which were more like oversized tables. And there were 4 of us that sat at them. And all it was for, like, your materials compartment or whatever you want to call it was just a slot. And they weren't even divided. So we had to put everything in these tubs and, like, work the tub as a drawer. So everything was just kind of, like, piled up. So you had 8 subjects in this little tub, along with like your pencil case and your pencils and your erasers and highlighters and pens and like whatever you wanted to use. So anyway, I remember she was handing out tests while we were doing like this cleanup that we were allowed 1 day a week, and I think it was 5 minutes after lunch, which I cannot believe I'm remembering right now. But anyway, she was handing out these tests, and she had just begun doing it at the end of our 5 minutes or whatever. And we were taking longer because a lot of those pages in the duotangs, do you remember duotangs? They're like those paper things. They would like get ripped out. Anyway, so we would be like trying to repair them, trying to put them in, and she would just get so like PO'd. She took the test and she threw them in the air and was like, "Get them yourselves!" And we were like, being 9, we we're all like, crying over it and stuff. Well, not really, but we were all kind of like, what the hell? Like, anyway, so she did it again, I remember too, at the end of the year. And she ended up ripping up the tests and she threw them. And so there were like these like little like chunks of tests everywhere. So anyway, I remember one of the students, I think his name was Cody or something like that. He was a ginger. You know what they say about gingers? No, I'm joking. But he was like, "Should those go in the recycling?" And we would just like laugh. I remember that. It was just so funny. And she got so mad and she kept us until like the buses were leaving pretty well. Like, she didn't make us miss the bus, but she just kept us for a really long time. And yeah, so anyway, I don't even think that's illegal to do now, but back then I guess it was okay, or you could get away with it. So anyway, that was that. Oh, but a fun fact from grade 4, honestly, my dad just ended up buying a house a couple of years ago. Anyway, and my grade 4 teacher built it. So it was like a new build, and she sold it to my dad. And, oh yeah, this grade 4 teacher taught my dad in elementary school. We didn't go to the same school, even in the same town, but it was just kind of funny because my dad was just kind of like, oh my god, like, you had the same teacher as I did. I don't know if it was actually like a supply teacher situation for him or whatever, but I think she was just starting out then, so she was like a student teacher maybe or something. But anyway, so I thought that was kind of funny. I thought that was interesting. As for hair and hair gel and stuff, I don't think I used any hair gel up until grade 7 or grade 8 maybe. I grew out of that now. I actually had longer hair up until like a week or 2 ago, so I would just use a flat iron. But now I don't use hair gel. I actually use fiber putty and hairspray. Sorry, don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I think that is enough for now. But I think that you should keep going with these videos because it causes me to like think about stuff from when I was younger, and I don't know, it's weird how you kind of just channel that sometimes, because grade 5 I'm starting to remember now, and it's all secret, so until you do like another video, then I can do one, because I'm starting to remember stuff and it's kind of neat. But anyway, yeah, so I guess that's it for now. Have a good night.